New recruits get the Type 191 rifle as soon as they join a unit. Why do people say if new rifles aren't issued on time, the consequences are serious? If you think that's bullshit, explain it to me. Don't fucking mess around with new recruits. Weapons. If the new gun isn't issued on time, the consequences are serious. How's this rifle compared to the old one? Is it some kind of leap? No, the old one was still gunpowder powered. This one's already a semi-auto cartridge rifle, right? And you still think it needs a trial period? Or do you mean the old one had a stock and suddenly you switched to a bullpup design? Then it might matter, unless the last weapon he used was a damn bow and arrow, and now you're switching to a modern rifle. At the core, they're just both firearms. Say it's a bolt action rifle before, now it's a semi-auto, or maybe even a full auto. That's when you need some adaptation, but combat awareness, combat conditions, they're not that different. Since they're all conventional firearms, what the hell are you talking about? Elite soldiers need weapon transition. Pointless. Even changing calibers doesn't matter that much. So why the rush to equip the Type 191? No. Simple. Good stuff should be used. The US learned this lesson before. Who the hell was rushing to equip the Type 191? Nobody. Even now, plenty of US Air Force units and even the Coast Guard still use Springfield M190-3s, and some still had Garands. And you're telling me they were rushing for the 191? Ridiculous. The famous M1 Garand was designed in 1932, but when W12 broke out, many US soldiers were still using Springfield 1903s with firepower about the same as the Japanese Type 38 when the Garand was first issued. Many officers couldn't accept it, thinking it fired faster but wasn't as accurate as the Springfield and wasted ammo. That was complete nonsense. The Garand was standardized in 1936, the mass production began, and it was gradually issued to the US Army. The US entered WWC in December 1941. The Army was first to receive it, the Marines started re-equipping in 1940. But because of production shortages, they even temporarily adopted the Johnson M11941 auto rifle. By late 1942, production finally caught up and everyone got a Garand. Of course, in the transition, the M1903 and other rifles were still used as backups. So what the hell are you babbling about? The Americans rated the Garand extremely highly. Semi-auto firepower, sustained fire, very accurate. The only downside was it was heavy. Yeah, it was heavier and bigger than the M1903, but US soldiers loved it. Recoil was manageable, weight was balanced, and remember, in Wabhui, only the US managed to fully equip its army with semi-auto rifles. Even the Germans, Japanese, and Soviets still relied heavily on traditional bolt-action rifles.